Amy Boyle, looking ahead to Sunday's All-Ireland final against Sarsfields. Did you think at the start of the year that you would be lining up for an All-Ireland final in your wildest dreams? Or did you believe all along that you were?
I suppose it's always somewhere you're wanting to get, but at the start of the year you just take every match as it comes, and we never really have any other ideas about even getting out of Antrim, so we just take the Antrim Championship as it comes, and then it was the Ulster, and each stage we're confident we can go on to the next stage. So,
well, it had to be a great relief to get over Loughgiel after all of it. How many times did you play against them?
I've only ever got beat by them, so 6 years in a row we were beat.
And you played in all 6?
I come on the first year as a sub, and so I've only ever got beat in Ulster finals, so this year it was just unreal to finally get over the line and win. Yeah.
It's a strange coincidence that the Loy hurlers and Loughgiel come out with something really in common this year.
Yeah.
And such a fabulous team as Loughgiel had, and still has, of course. It was a great achievement to get past. What were your thoughts going into last Saturday? Were you sort of going into the unknown?
That was it. We'd never played Drummond Lynch before, since I've been there anyway. So yeah, it's the first time we've played a team probably in years we knew nothing about. So it's maybe a bit different to prepare for, but we got to see their county final and their Munster. So, but again, we went into it just focusing on ourselves. We weren't going to change much from the Ulster final.
On your way down last week, were you thinking this may not go ahead, like the weather conditions were so?
It was late on Friday night that we were told the venue had changed and we were going down and the skies weren't looking too good. I don't know how. And the physio had arrived at the pitch before us and told us that the pitch was white, and to be honest, when you step foot on it you couldn't actually believe it, but I suppose it just had to go ahead with the final being this week. But yeah, it was definitely tough conditions.
Well, do you know much about Sarsfields? Have you studied them, or obviously the management has studied them?
Yeah. Same thing again, we've played them in a couple of challenge matches over the years, and it's been tight, but as we say, challenge matches is completely different than anything else, and we'd actually played St Vincent's this year and beat them, and then they only beat St Vincent's by a point, but you can't go by any other result, and they're an experienced team and they're experienced in All Ireland, so we know it's going to be a tough match, and that's what we're expecting anyway.
And I know you've played in Croke Park a few times, but there's still that buzz about going there.
Oh, definitely.
It's still something special.
Yeah, I mean, every time you get to play there, it's amazing. And I suppose to be getting to play there with the club girls who you grew up with and all, and a lot of us have experienced it with the county, but there's still a few ones who this is their first time, so I think everybody's just looking forward to it.
It's your first time under lights, obviously.
Yeah, as again a different thing, yeah.
And you have been training under lights here, so you at least
we're lucky this year now with that third pitch. We haven't had to travel much for training, and then we're used to playing under lights now, yeah.
It's probably a sign of how the game is evolving that this is happening, that there'll be more and more games under lights in the future. Well, overall, what is your thoughts on Sunday? You firmly believe you can do it?
Yes, I think there's great confidence in this group of girls, and we're just really looking forward to it. It's a great buzz about here this evening. It's good to be able to spend time with all our supporters who will be out in numbers, and they come out tonight in the snow and everything, so I think there's great belief in the team, and there's great belief in the village.
Your plans for the day, you're travelling down early afternoon, I presume?
Yes, I think we're having mass before we go, and then I'd say we'll go straight from there, and so all down on the bus that afternoon,
Will you take in any of the game beforehand, or?
I suppose it depends on what time we arrive. Hopefully Clonduff can get a result. It'll be good for Ulster Camogie. They were playing after us there at the weekend, and they didn't have an easy semi-final by any means.
No.
So we'll maybe go out and see a bit of it, but we'll be focusing on ourselves more than anything at that stage.
Well, if you have a word for the Loughgiel supporters that have followed you all these years.
I suppose just to thank them for coming out, and as I said, this year I suppose the county final was that wet, and the amount of the crowd that was out at it. And last week at the semi-final, you know, when we were behind, they started their chants again, and I suppose we just asked them to come out again on Saturday, and I'm well sure they will. And just thanks for all their support so far through the year.